Hi everyone, good morning and happy holidays or happy end of the year wherever you are in the world. And I want to make this video today for anyone out there who is concerned or who cares about their nutrition and is someone who cares about maybe continuing with a healthy eating approach during the holidays, and especially if you will be traveling on an airplane or bus or by car, however it may be. Maybe you're just going within your same city to stay in another place for the holidays. Whatever it may be, there's a higher likelihood for more of us during this time of the year to experience a little bit of unsettlement in terms of moving around and a break from our routine. And especially because holidays means that there's more food, more delicious treats, more things that are available that we normally would not consume if we're following some kind of a eating regime or we have a certain way that we like to eat. And so I won't use the word diet necessarily because that has a very strict connotation for a lot of us, but it's just, if you have a certain way that you've been eating for the past year or months or weeks that is aligned with you achieving certain goals for your body, like maybe it's weight loss or muscle gain or maintenance or whatnot, then this is what the video is about. It's about what we do when our routine is upset or it's disturbed and we can't really easily see ourselves maintaining our discipline or structure. So the specific experience from my own life that I would like to share with you that might benefit you or could support you in your own goals is my recent flight from Dubai to New York. And that is a great example, I think, because it's a really long flight. It's 14 hours long from Dubai to JFK, and it's for someone who's been like following their nutrition very consistently. Like, I track my macronutrients, like the calories and the carbs and proteins and fats every day, so that I can have oversight of what I'm eating, so that I know basically what I'm doing and if it's contributing to my goals of having a lean body, lean muscle mass, and burning fat optimally. So when I know that I have a flight ahead of me and I'm traveling, I get, the alarm bells or the signals that, okay, something different, like I'm out of my routine and I need to prepare for that. So my number one key advice or insight for you is that preparation is really important. And we've heard this in a lot of sayings, and one of them is failure to prepare is preparing to fail. And as trite as it seems, it's actually quite insightful, because what it means in this case, if you're traveling, then prepare yourself. And what that means for you will be specific to your own situation, but it means like, okay, knowing what's ahead of you in terms of what food will be available, what time is expected of you in terms of like how long is the trip, and how, like, what meals will be provided, or what are the sources of food, and are they sources that you will be comfortable with? Will they leave you feeling good about your food and your nutrition? And how will they make you feel in your body? Because that's also very important, because certain foods affect our digestion differently. Some foods will leave you feeling really good and comfortable, and other foods might produce gas or discomfort, and we don't want that, when we're traveling. You want to feel as light as possible, especially in the airplane. So preparation is really important. So knowing, okay, like, maybe if you're on a flight, you can already order a low-calorie meal, And the thing with that is it's good for low calorie, but even so, you don't know what the exact macronutrients are. So that's one way to prepare yourself. However, it's not the complete total solution, because even in a low calorie meal, they will have a dessert, a sweet thing, or they'll have white bread. And maybe that's not what you really want in that case for a flight or whatever, wherever you may be. Maybe you don't want to do the white bread. So then what I did, I prepared myself by taking my breakfast with me to the airport, and I had it at the airport after check-in, and I had asparagus with lettuce and turkey, roasted turkey pieces, which I bought at the deli. So it was very simple. I didn't cook it. I just bought it to save time. And then the asparagus I had cooked from the days before, and the lettuce was from a salad that I bought. So if you want to maximize your time and minimize your time cooking, especially since you'll be so busy preparing for your holiday trip, then just go to the supermarket and buy the things that are already pre-cooked or pre-prepared with minimal oil. So the turkey meats, yes, okay, they're processed and they do come from the deli and they have some preservatives, but I mean, all in all, you do what you can and you balance it out and you decide for yourself, you know, like it's not going to be 100% perfect, but just decide what's most important in this case. Maybe it's just a matter of having the option of this food that's easily available, and it's also going to be low calorie or suitable for your needs. So prepare yourself in that way. Prepare your way by knowing what to expect on your journey. So knowing, okay, what are the sources of food and what will be served to me, and do I want to eat that? And if it's not desirable, then prepare your own food, like roasted turkey or roasted chicken, and maybe egg whites, and having maybe taking a few packets of the sweeteners that you like stevia is a good one, so you can, you know, just use that in your coffee, so that you can minimize the times when you feel like, I have no other option, I have to eat what's available that's being served, and maybe it's got a lot of sugar, and maybe it has dairy and you don't want to consume dairy, or maybe it has a lot of oil, and then that makes you feel uncomfortable. So prepare, and then know what to expect, and then supplement what you can, what you want, by bringing your own food and preparing it in plastic bags that are easy to store and compact. And yeah, and also one thing that I find very handy is having rice cakes. They're very light in terms of weight and also calories, and they're simple ingredients, so they'll settle well in your tummy. And if you buy different, like some are salted, some are unsalted, and they have some flavorings sometimes. So you can choose a little bit of, you know, modifications even in that. So those would be some ways to go about it. And then when you're in the plane or when you're at the airport, just staying aligned with what your goal is to, if you have your meal prepared at the airport, then enjoying it. Like, you know, most places, they don't mind if you buy a coffee or a water and then you just sit and have your own food. And then when you're on the airplane, you can take out what you have. Like, I always end up taking out my turkey pieces to supplement, because I will get hungry at times when they're not serving the food. And I try to not force myself to eat when I don't want to. I eat when I'm hungry, especially on an airplane, because you don't want to feel like stuffed when you're just sitting down for most of the time. And even if you're sleeping, still you're not moving about too much. So it's just something to consider. And one more thing that I did this time that was really beneficial for my plane, that enabled me to reach my house, like JFK, feeling light and good and still having enough calories to enjoy dinner with my family at home, was that I did keep track of everything that I was eating, and I was very mindful, and I prepared my calorie distribution in advance. So I basically made like a brief sketch. The day before, I said, okay, I know like I have 1,300 calories in the day, and I know that I want to reach my house at night after like 18 hours. So, I mean, it's like a super long day. So, I just distributed my calories and I pretty much honored that plan. And when you write something down, you give it extra power. And so try that for your own self. Like think about what you'll be facing or what you'll be embarking on as an adventure, and then identify, okay, what is the time frame that I have to work with. It could be like the number of days that you'll be on holiday or the number of hours of your journey to your destination. And then decide, in each segment what you would see yourself realizing or fulfilling, like what you would be doing. If it's a workout, like which workouts, how many workouts per week or per days, like, of the week. And then if it's a flight or a train ride or a bus or car ride, then deciding what you would see yourself doing in those hours. If it's long, especially. If it's a short trip, then it'll probably be like less hands-on. But this is just to help you get more of a sense of control over the situation so that you can feel more empowered and content. And when you feel empowered, you feel like you have control of the situation and you feel good because it's something that you care about. And you feel like you're not subject to the whims of whatever, and then you end up doing things that you didn't want to do, and then you regret it, and then you may reach your destination feeling upset. Whereas if you do this, then you have a greater likelihood of feeling like this is your trip, you're in command, and as much as you can, you're giving yourself all the boosts and all the resources possible to help you enjoy your journey and to fulfill your goals and to do what you say you want instead of self-sabotaging. So preparation really is key, and when there's something you're really passionate about, you will feel really good about preparing. And so I hope this message is beneficial for you, and it might, start turning the wheels a little bit more for your own self. And it's really fun when you start to feel engaged with projects and things you care about. And when you feel like you have control, then you feel good because you feel like you can achieve what you want. And that is a great feeling. So enjoy the journey, and I'm wishing you joyful days ahead, and God bless you. I wish you the greatest joy and well-being, and sending you lots of love. Bye!